What is going on, you guys? Jacob Doty here, back from another vlog. And today, the first thing I want to say is I hope you and your loved ones are safe through this whole coronavirus thing. Today is going to be in the office. It's not going to be in the garage, anything like that. This is more of like a hangout video. I did want to put out some content for you guys, and obviously Mustang related, or at least Ford related. And in this video, it's definitely going to be a good one. We're going to be going over all of the top Mustangs on anything Coyote Mustang related, which is a Facebook group with I think like 50,000 members or something like that. I mean, this group is where I learned a lot about Mustangs. I made this post, which we'll go to right here, and it took off. I mean, I made it 2 hours ago, 260 comments, 170 something likes. Basically, I just said I have this video because I'm cooped up inside. I mean, I can't really go to shops. I can't go drag racing. Here in California, we are in a shelter in place, which basically means you can't leave unless you're going for a walk outside, or you're going to the grocery store, going to the hospital, things like that. You know, restaurants are open for takeout. Things are still somewhat open, but no drag racing, no car shops, nothing really along those lines. Nothing like leisurely. You know, everyone else has to stay in place. So anyways, I'm cooped up here. And I figured, let's go through and see who has the most badass build on anything Coyote Mustang related. Now, as you can see, we have a crap ton of comments, and they're pouring in like every couple seconds. Like, you guys will keep seeing them pop in. But we're going to load all of these previous comments, and we're going to kind of go through and see. But Chris has this white S197 1314 on a drag pack, looks like SVEs in gloss black, tinted out, really simple GTCS wing. No lip or anything like that, no side skirts, it doesn't look like, or at least I can't see them. But honestly, very clean car, dude. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on every single one, but I'll kind of do a quick scroll and see. Like, this is a S1 or S550. Looks like it looks like three-piece wheels, but they're niche, so I don't think they make three-piece wheels. Lime green calipers. Funny story, I was going to put lime green on my car besides the yellow. My friend Sabir, who has that Z06, he's the one that said, let's do yellow instead. Don't do lime green, and I would have looked like that. I would have had black with lime green. So we would have had that if it weren't for Sabir. Christian Garcia, you already know, infamous50 on Instagram. I told him he's in here because he's my bag brother. And we set up, we kind of went back and forth on some wheel fitments. He helped me out in the beginning there. So thank you, dude. Check out his Instagram. It's infamous.5OH, I think. Something like that. It should get you started if you start with Infamous. It should pop up. Paul Young, he's a subscriber, and I was going to meet up with him in Dallas. That's up in the air, so my Dallas trip is at the end of this month, and that's kind of up in the air because we can't, like, Californians are under a ruling now. We can't leave the state line, so we'll see if I can get to Dallas. Hopefully everything can clear up before then, but we're kind of playing that by ear, but I want to get to Dallas. Paul Young, you're in Dallas. I was going to make a video on this car, so sneak peek there, once we can actually get to Dallas, because that is something we do want to do. This is just another 5.0. I like the camo. I like the welds. Looks like he's just lowered on coilovers or something, but dude, that front end with that GTCS and that grill, the Saline grill, HID's factory, that's a clean setup. Gavin's car looks really clean. OEM Plus has the GT500 front end. A little bit of a cowl. I'm iffy on the cowl. Like, let's see what this picture looks like. See, right there, it looks really good, but I don't like how the fitment is. That's the only thing. I'm not trying to rip you apart, but I am keen on that fitment. I want the hood to fit right, and I've noticed aftermarket hoods do have a gap. So like this gap would irritate the crap out of me, and I don't know if it's no, it's definitely the hood, because look how it lines up with the fender, and then the bumper too. See, that would just fix that. I'd go to a body shop or someone have that, or go somewhere to have that fixed. Ronnie has a drag pack as well. Those Hoosiers are actually, like, that is the setup I want. Not the color. I'd like the polished, but that setup with the Hoosiers and then the Sportsman or whatever up front, honestly, that's exactly what I like. And I like that fitment too. I'll have to see what it looks like when I'm aired out and I like try to tuck it. But honestly, that looks exactly how I want. And that's a bias ply as well. I think that's the Hoosier QTP. Giving love to the boss, Smitty Boss 302. He wanted to shout himself out, so if you guys got a little shout out, that's cool. But 1314 Boss, red, has that reflective stripe. I don't know if you guys know that, but the bosses on 1314s, maybe 11 to 12, I don't know. But they're 3M like reflective when you take photos, which is kind of cool. So this guy I saw early on, he has a Raptor and the Mustang in the picture, which is what I want. White on black Raptor too, that's awesome. But it's not actually his, it was one of his buddies or something. But honestly, a very clean car as well. It looks satin gray, pretty tight. This one stuck out to me, Todd's car. I used to have these little Eleanor louvers when I picked up my car, but I really like this hood. It looks like a nice Stinger hood. I just think you're missing a splitter. The bags look good, GTCS. I'm not a big fan of the halos. That's why I didn't do halos on my car, but it's not my car anyways. And the plate. You're winning with the plate because you have laying low, bagged car. Makes sense. Now I said appearance and performance. Well, Robbie and John both popped in, and Robbie has a mean wheeling S197 on a drag pack with a bead lock, it looks like, VMP, Gen 2R, T56, so he's still a stick car, and he's pulling wheelies. Now I like that hood. I don't know what hood this is, but look at the fitment. It is aftermarket, it doesn't have the vents, but look at that fitment. It looks so much better than the other one to me, just because I like the fitment to be OEM plus. Like, that is one of the biggest things. So this is a really clean setup. The engine bay is super clean, grabber blue. Good job, dude. I like that car. And then John, of course, he's got the full sin stick car. So he has an H pattern stick car Mustang. This is the quickest H pattern Coyote ever, like in the world right now. No one's beat him yet. So his whole performance built. We'll give him a shout out. He's got a 94 106 turbo setup, which I think that's inlet outlet, but I'm not too big on turbos yet. Ben Calamer TR6060, which Ben Calamer is a big guy on MT82s. BMR suspension, also has obviously a 5.0 in there with some built internals. That thing is a beast. Turbo coming right out of the middle of the bumper right there. Quickest Coyote in the world, commented on the whole post. That's pretty cool for me. This is going to cause quite a stir because most people are not going to like this look. It's either going to be the John Millers that have, you know, that 8-second stick car, or these bagged, deeplish, hard park cars is what they call them. But I know for a fact he's scraping, but it looks, it's not my style. I mean, it's tough. It's clean. I respect what it is. I wouldn't do it to my car, but I respect what he did to it. Nino right here has 3-piece wheels. It looks like he could use a little bit more lip on them, but he has a wide body on it. Not a big fan of the bolted on fender flare look, especially on the S197s. To me, it doesn't flow, but I understand the work and goes into it. I just would never cut my car. I would just never want to do that. Robert Franklin, who helped me out with my headlights, I believe, he has them as well. The color swapped, or the color changing DRL bars. I did the switchbacks, but he's bagged. Looks really clean. I really like that car. It looks really nice. We got Orbe in the house, so you guys can finally see who I'm talking about when I mentioned Orbe about my parts and helping me out. This is Orbe with a stock MT82, a Mantic clutch. I know this because he helped me out. Stock MT82 Mantic clutch, drag pack, Gen 2 short block, and an on 3 turbo kit, and he's running 9.4s at 151. And he's got, I think, some weight reduction, but it's pretty much a full car. It's not like full send like John over there, but it's a pretty crazy build for, I mean, it's pretty fast for how much is done to it. Ooh, that painted front lip, the Verdes, the fitment, it's a clean look. It looks like he's got just the stock hood, black badges, Roush side skirts. The only thing I would say to do to this car, I mean, this is so clean. The only thing I'd say to do to it is do the black or the carbon fiber hood scoops and a black hood. That car would be dialed. And then maybe do my headlights. Ransom is on here too. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a shout out. I like the different fog lights. I think those are Morimoto's or something. Really clean car, S550, nice lip, just really well done. It has his taste on it, doesn't look like everyone else's, and I have to respect that. Caleb has an S550, that is also a giant cowl. I don't know how you guys see over the hood. These cowls are like 4.5, 5 inches or something. GT350 front end, looks bags, yeah, definitely bags. Bronze wheels, looks like maybe forged wheels, which one day I wanna get. Murdered out tint, really good photo, I like it. Joe Holt, beast S550. I mean, that thing is race ready. Look at the tire on that. Just tucks it like nothing. S550s can fit so much rear tire, it's insane. And the front runners, cowl hood. Noticing a lot of cowl hoods. Dude, cowl hood again. Cowl hoods everywhere. Shout out to my boy Tucker here. He's got my front lip, which is nice. I like the OEM front lip. I just really do. He's got the white, clean look OEM. He just got a VMP supercharger on, so I know he's happy. Parachute, hopefully you guys can kind of see that. On 3 turbo kit, stock MT82, stock motor, BMR suspension, stock motor, on 3 turbo. That dude's sending it, but that thing is really cool. I want to see how fast that is. I wonder what his power is and how fast he goes. Shout out to another drag car. We have Jonathan. He has twin 6266s. Again, I don't know what those numbers mean, but please inform me. That thing is almost pulling a wheelie, has a built motor, has a built 6R80. BJ Lawson just freaking pulled a wheelie like nothing. Dude, that thing is wrinkled, bead locked. That's a beast. I can see some red, so that means BMR. It's really not my style to have deep dish wheels, super stretch tires like that, because I already have traction issues with my amount of stretch, and I know that's crazy, but I can respect it. Very cleanly done. So here we have Jake, who I guess we've talked on Instagram before. I remember talking to somebody with a lava red. I really wanted the lava red car. So it's only a 2012 color, but I really wanted the 1314, but I love lava red. It's like a purpley red, as you guys can probably tell. But it looks so crazy. Rob with a 3-piece wheel, R888 looks like. He's got wide body on it, wrapped. Cool car. I mean, it's definitely a show car. But again, I don't like those types of body kits on there. This one does look better than the other one though. So I don't know too much about the body kits, but I know this one does look a lot better. The 3-piece wheels are nice. Just wish I had a little bit more sidewall. Chase Cooper, I follow him on Instagram. Super sick. It's a Boss 302 bagged on CCWs. Quad tips. Just looks so clean. I mean, a Boss 302 forged motor or forged internals on it, dude. 1314 Bosses are a good buy. If you're gonna go buy a car or a Mustang, if you can, go get a Boss. Totally different animal. Okay, this guy is super raw. The Black Mamba. He's got a twin turbo S197 1314 front end with the GT500. 4-star D5s, which I've really been liking. But let's check out that engine bay. Twin turbo like that, just no big deal. Dude, that thing's crazy awesome. Scott Hasty over here with the 11 to 12 in Ohio with the drag pack with the bead locks, pulling a wheelie with, looks like, let's go to the next comment here, a Gen 5 Whipple, clean engine bay, like super tucked. Only see some cables over there, some hoses, and then the fuse panel, cooler. It's just a really clean engine bay. I mean, the battery's probably in the trunk. Barry with a very clean car. Let's see what kind of supercharger you have. Is that the Ford Racing one? I think that's the Roush / Ford Racing one. Lots of carbon fiber under the hood. Love it. Russell James, you're getting a shout out because you just dragged your bumper on the drag strip, and that's crazy. 1,500 rear wheel horsepower, which puts it at like, what, 1,800 at the crank or something? That motor has, I know you got money in that motor. And then I also want to shout out Dylan. One, awesome photo shoot, awesome location. He light painted just like the guy who photographed my car did, but he's on some drag packs. The 19 or 18 plus front end has grown on me. I kind of like them. I like them more than the 15 to 17, I'll be honest. I like the 18 to 19s or 18 to 20s so much more. I mean, that would be the one I'd go for. And I would not get an A10. I'd get the manual, even though I know it could explode. But I would rather just have the manual because I'm a man and I like the man pedal. So the battery actually just died on my camera, which is awesome, right at the last minute, so it's no big deal. But I didn't get the outro. I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for participating. These are some of the top Coyotes. Like I said, there's 48,000 members in this Facebook group. So if you guys have any questions about Coyotes, this is the group to go to. There will be more videos to come this week because I'm probably going to go on a drive tomorrow. And I also want to plan a drive with my buddy Sabir, who has the Z06. We're going to go ahead and try to get in a cruise or something like that and at least get some cool scenery in while we're on quarantine. So while we're all locked down, might as well go for a quick drive if I can sneak away. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.